Hello, friends. Welcome to the new episode of Backside Story Musings of a Gastroenterologist. New post. English, oh English, who designed you? Communication is very important. Our ability to converse and have a word for every emotion, every feeling, and every object is truly a phenomenal human invention. However, languages come with their own set of issues. In my opinion, English is quite a complicated and difficult language. I must admit, I understand it imperfectly, and my misperceptions about the language have been a constant source of pleasure and embarrassments. I read it somewhere. It is astonishing how much enjoyment one can get out of a language that one understands imperfectly. As a non-native English user, I've had my fair share of confusions with the language. For instance, noses run and feet smell. My brother is in the business of importing and exporting sports goods. When something is transported by land, he calls it a shipment. But if he sends something by ship, he calls it cargo. Go figure. At a restaurant, a customer is the one usually waiting for food, but the server is called a waiter. Why? English grammar is all the more challenging. Take the word everybody, for example. It means more than one person. Yet, we say everybody is happy and not everybody are happy. How many languages do you know of where the following are true? Same word can have different meanings, such as spring. It can be a season, a body of water or fountain, or flexibility, that is, springiness. Season. It can be climate or flavor, as in season the soup. Novel, a book, or new, and so forth. The list is endless. Number 2, totally different words, but they sound the same. For example, to, T-O, to, T-O-O, to, T-W-O, or the word R, A-R-E, R, O-U-R, R, H-O-U-R. Finally, the varied accents and cultural differences in how we say what we say. I have found these oddities of the language really mesmerizing and a hilarious concept. Let me explain that with the following story. Before starting residency, I took classes at Kaplan to learn about clinical skills examination. It was the last critical exam before a foreign medical graduate was granted certification to join residency in the US. It is an exam where one has to interview mock American patients to demonstrate one's language and clinical skills. The exam was recorded and the examiners scored the videos. One of the classes at Kaplan was specifically designated to help all the international graduates cope with their variable accents and peculiarities of the English language. Let me share with you a few of the real examples that were corrected in my student group of 55 students. Number 1, student, please sheet. Correction, please have a seat. Number 2, student, I will drape you. Correction, let me cover you with this. And definitely not to say, let me cover you with this shit. Instead, you can use this paper to cover yourself. Number 4, student, I'm going to ask you some personal questions. Trust me, I will keep them secret. Correction, I am going to ask you a few questions about your personal and social history. All you answer will be kept confidential. Number 5, student, Do you have happiness in life? I repeat, do you have happiness in life? Correction. Are you generally happy or sad? Number 6. Student. When was the last oral, sir? Correction. When was your last oral intake? Number 7. Student. What did you have today? Correction. What did you have this morning? Number 8. Student wrote. Where did you give birth to your child? Correction. Where did you deliver your child? Once, while driving on the highway, I read a billboard with a minor spelling mishap. It should have been Hardee's, 100% Angus beef. Think, thick tonight. But it read Hardee's, 100% anus beef. Think, thick tonight. Finally, in the words of Doug Larson, if English language made any sense, lackadaisical would have something to do with the shortage of flowers. Please, share with me your own stories about languages, and English in particular. Let me know your thoughts on this post. Thank you very much for listening. Keep smiling.